Alright, graipyy here again. I haven't made an international comedy or what you guys call racism in a while. So, I'm gonna come at you. Black politicians. Yeah, they're outnumbered to start off with, but Barack Obama, he isn't so much different than anybody else. I mean, he's not really even black. I think he's like Hindu or Muslim, and his dad's a white boy. All I'm trying to say is, I don't think that America is ready for a black president. I mean, we'll call him black, just for case's conversation. He's black, alright? You got the KKK still in force, secretly. They're like, oh, we don't want to know, but, you know, we'll hide over here. And then you got people that just don't want Barack Obama in. We're talking about George Bush. George Bush was a good guy in ethics. Right now, America don't need a leader. They need a preacher. They need someone to talk to them. They need to tell them that everything's okay. They want to feel safe. America needs to feel safe because all that they hear is Iraq, 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 Afghanistan, Afghanistan, terrorism, weapons of mass destruction. For like, I don't know, it's almost been a decade. Pretty much 2000, 2001. It was after that virus that was supposed to happen after Christmas. Everything started going wonky. The world was all uptight, and yeah, America's not doing, you know, they're all like, oh, push here, push there. But where they should really be pushing right now is over in the east. That way. Because let's face it, Korea is looking for a reason to pound the shit out of somebody. All they've been doing for the past few years is build nuclear weapons, and they're just looking for a reason to use them. Right now they got these trucks with missiles on them that can go up to like 67,000 kilometers. You know what that reaches? That reaches the west coast of North America. That could do some damage considering that a lot of people, a lot of industries live and perspire in the west coast where you get the fisheries, the land, the residents, the nice warm weather. I mean, they're not going to hit Mexico. What the fuck's in Mexico? Tacos, some sand dunes, and some assholes that think they're tough and call themselves El Dorados, and maybe some bikers that do coke once in a while. No, it doesn't work like that. No one's going to attack Mexico because they get their car stripped in 25 fucking seconds. Alright, I'm talking about the East Coast. If there was a World War III, graipyy thinks it'd be like, main powers would be, of course, Japan and China. The East end of the world would be like, ooh, let's gang up and kill people. Maybe, I don't know. But due to the UN being a total gangster piece right now, no one's going to do anything. Because you got the French. Wait a minute, who wants to deal with the French? They got wine, cigarettes, berets, and a bunch of ever-loving faggots French kissing each other. That's not so threatening. Maybe a few ships. Germany's, I don't think, allowed to fight in the war anymore due to the whole Holocaust thing. I mean, at least let them defend their fucking selves. I mean, they ain't doing nothing wrong. They're like, oh, come to smoke on weed, come to drink on beer, it's okay. You know, I think Sweden would kind of fuck shit up, because in World War II, they were like, here, man, have a plane or two. Here, have a gun or two. And the Americans been trading guns. Well, not guns per se. They've been trading blueprints for guns and designs for guns. And the Americans are like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. XM8 kind of shit. But honestly, the one country that I wouldn't want to fuck with, like ever, in World War III would be Russia. Let's admit it. They're fucking huge. They've been giving away some of their countries that they took over back a few years ago, more than a few years ago. Czechoslovakia right now, since the 80s and 70s, I guess, is still on a little rebellion from Russia. They're like, pow, 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 get away from my border. And women are missing, children are getting tanked. It's like the cold Africa. It's like everybody's white in Czechoslovakia. But it's kind of the Africa thing, when children are fighting, babies are dying, getting stabbed in their cribs, and people are fighting for their own. It's legitimate. But Russia's got so much landmass. It's a huge country. I might as well dub it the fucking Russian continent of go fuck yourself, because they got vodka, they got nukes, they got the AK-47, they got shit that I don't want to mess with. If I was in the army, World War III happened, I'd bow on my knees and ask the Russian government, please let me serve in your military so I don't get fucked up. I mean, the only reason Canadians are kissing so much ass is because Canada doesn't really have that much of a military influence. The only reason we're so tanked right now is, hang on a minute, it's because we got America next door. And Graipy doesn't want another 1812 incident, because that would kind of fuck everything up. I mean, we've been following the boots in the shadow of the Americans pretty much since World War II, I think. Like I said, Korea's looking for everything, and everyone's just being a dick. Graipy's going to make a video about something else. He's kind of drunk right now, but I'm still going to run with this international war bullshit. We're still in Iraq. Stephen Harper, I read in the paper, this may not be accurate, it sounds like a George Bush speech. He's like, we are trying to pull out the Canadian soldiers from Iraq, but if any incidents may occur that make us stay longer, we will force the attack more and try to keep the peace. That's not keeping the peace. If you're going to pull out everybody by 2012, don't say that you're going to be like, oh, we're just going to leave a few there, just in case things fuck up on the other side of the ocean there, you know. It sounds like George Bush. It's like, weapons of mass destruction cause chaos. No shit. But if we find the mass weapons of destruction, it won't cause so much chaos. And your point is, we must find the weapons of mass destruction. Dude! You looked for it for 6 years, all you wanted was oil and some sand dunes. Two things turn into almost 10 years of bullshit. Let's face it, there hasn't been a shitload. I could have casualties. There could have been like a few thousand by now, but there's only been a few hundred on both sides of the Canadian and American government. All I'm trying to say is, World War III is going to happen. I'm saying it's going to be a nuclear holocaust. Everyone's going to get wiped out, and the survivors are going to rule the world. Look at the Mayan calendar. It stopped right around this time, because they predicted this person that nobody knew coming out of the woodwork and took over the world pretty much. Barack Obama came out of nowhere and took over the presidency, and as the American president, he gets control over the UN, which means that he pretty much goes like, BAM! Kill that motherfucker, I need ya! So let's think about it. Look at the Mayan calendar, look at a few things that happen here or there, and maybe Graipy will start making sense with his drunk rambling. But anyway, I'll make a few videos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.